this. And if they make a pledge of $120, what do they get?
Well,
on their credit card.
On their credit card, if you make a pledge of $120, you will in fact be able to speak with the real McCoy. Sylester McCoy will call you at home upon verification of your charge, and that's how it will go. So that's a $120 pledge. We will get you to speak to this man right here, and I should probably introduce him. Okay.
Right here.
Let me introduce Sylester McCoy.
Hello, my name is Sylester McCoy.
It's a pleasure to have you here with us in Atlanta this evening. When did you get into town?
I just flew in just now, really, with jet lag. I look a bit different. You would if you came down.
Yeah, does that explain the lip sync problem there? Is that...
Yeah, it's a little bit out of phase. It's incredible how much a trip like that will take out of you if you're not used to flying. I understand you don't do very much flying and you don't like flying, and it really alters your complexion.
Yes, it does. It makes my brain work slower than my mouth, and then the words come out very kind of convoluted and stout.
Now, a strong cup of coffee perhaps will remedy this before the next break, I believe.
Yes, especially one of those marvelous cups that if someone pledges $60 for, that would be great. A really strong cup of coffee in that.
Yes.
Now, the disappearing TARDIS mug is sort of like the wits which are slowly fading out of you, I believe, at this point.
Exactly. I'm really beginning to fade and slow down.
Now, why don't we give Sylester a break and let him recover and press on with the business at hand?
Okay.
You think?
Press on.
Press on.
Yes.
Hello, I am the real McCoy. Yes, so if anyone wants to phone in and pledge a lot of money, how much is it you want?
$120.
$120, then we might have a little chat on the phone. That'd be funny.
On a credit card.
On a credit card? Well, I'd rather chat on the phone.
And the credit card needs to be for the payment.
I know you're very advanced technology-wise in America.
Well, why don't we introduce your
lookalike
tonight? He's got a splendid costume on.
Yes.
In fact, his real voice and his real name. You are?
Glenn Davis,
And Glenn, where are you from?
Atlanta.
And have you ever done live television before?
Yes.
Will you? Will you ever do it again?
Never.
Thanks. A very good sport indeed.
Yes, thank you.
In all truth, Sylester did just fly in this afternoon, and boy, are his arms tired.
Yes. And my eyes. That's why I fix my eyebrows up over my glasses.
No, it's about midnight your time.
Is it all? Is that all?
So if you're going to call in your pledge of $120 and you want to talk to Sylester, do it soon because he's fading fast.
Very
and
quick.
you get a much more coherent conversation if you do it quickly. And how do you do that? You call one of two numbers. In the Atlanta area, you can call 756-4788. And outside the metropolitan Atlanta area, you can give us a call at 1-800-222-4788. And I'd like to mention for the first time, this is very important, Sylester McCoy is appearing tonight courtesy of Mach 4, Magnum Opus Con 4, which is an event going to be held next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Hyatt Regency in Greenville, South Carolina, about 120 miles northeast of Atlanta, that is. So give us a call. We are appreciative to that group for bringing Sylester here tonight. Most important thing is that you enjoy Doctor Who, give us a call, and help to support the great programming that you enjoy right here on GPTV.
What night of the week is it on?
It's on a Wednesday night. Hello, testing. Am I coming through loud and clear? And then, what is it?
So it's still popular over there.
Yes.
Now. It's cooking.
Yeah, well, it goes out Wednesday night against Coronation Street, which is the biggest, longest, and most rather wonderful soap opera that's been running in Britain for years. But it does rather well against that. It's good.
It does very well here for us, too.
Great.
You'll be pleased to know.
Yeah.
I bet you, when you're filming it over there, you never thought that people in Atlanta, Georgia would watch it.
Well, actually, I did, because funny enough, see, I got the job on the Monday. They said, here you are, there's Doctor Who. That you can be the next Doctor Who. There's only one thing you've got to do. You've got to come to Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday. And so I arrived here. My first job as Doctor Who was in Atlanta on PBS television, which I'd never heard of. Didn't even know what it was. Asking people to send in money. And I kept thinking, this is how you make money in America. But none of it came to me, because it all goes to you, doesn't it?
Oh, well, we have your check. It's over in the office, and we'll give it to you when we're done. Eric, I guess, you've been very active in this. Looks like you're really into it from the
really
documentary. Yes. Wake up, Eric.
Active.
You're certainly skilled, I'm sure, at asking the right question that the Doctor Who fan wants to know that I wouldn't know. What
Pressure.
What
Pressure.
sort of a question do you think a Doctor Who fan who's watching us anywhere in Georgia, what would you think would be the one question?
Well, the first question that inevitably someone asks at a convention or at a gathering of Doctor Who people is, Sylester, how did you get the role of Doctor Who?
Sure.
That's the first question. The second one is...
Yes.
But,
And then I'll tell you the third.
the third. But also what you can do is, if anyone wants to ask me any questions,
That's a good idea.
all they've got to do is phone up and make a pledge of at least, is it $30?
It's $30.
Is it
Okay,
30?
yeah, I think it's 30
Basic
or so.
membership.
Basic membership. And ask their question and leave their name and address, and we shall answer it now, later on, or
On the air.
on the air,
Yeah.
for you. But how did I get the job of Doctor Who? Well, a lot of bribery. No, I wasn't. I heard on the news that the last Doctor Who was leaving, so I phoned up my agent and said, look, there's a job going at the BBC. Funny enough, there were two jobs going at the BBC because the Director General of the BBC was leaving at the same time.
Mr. Grade.
But luckily for the BBC, they didn't get it mixed up and give me the job. They gave me Doctor Who instead.
The second question.
The second most popular
is,
question.
how do you keep your stories so consistent from time to time? You always answer the questions the same way.
I always answer the questions the same way. What, in every time?
Very truthful, man.
Very truthful. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Well, if people ask the same question, you answer it the same way. I'd be lying otherwise. I mean, if I could give a different answer to the same question.
Now, the second question that people generally ask is,
Yes.
what's it like being Doctor Who?
It's 5'6" and great fun.
And looks like this sort of a face.
Yes.
Sort of a face.
Well, no,
This
it's
kind of profile.
no, I rather like the tall one with the curly hair and the long. I think I look better then. I mean, the one that the turning me into this is, I mean, it's ridiculous. I keep phoning back to Gallifrey saying, do something about it, please. Look at it. It's terrible.
Do they? Do people recognize you on the street? Is it you can't go out to a diner and have dinner without people coming up and going, I know you. You owe me money.
Yes. Well, there's a lot of people do that. I did that before I became Doctor Who, but a lot of people now come up and say to me, hello, Doctor, where's your TARDIS? And I don't show them because I'm too busy eating.
Get in trouble for that.
Yes.
Well, listen, we want to make sure we're going to give you the chance to talk to Doctor Who if you like. It's $120 and he'll call you. Or for a $30 membership, you can call us, write the question down. We'll write the question down and then ask him on the breaks that we have still to come tonight on our Doctor Who marathon.
So I'm not quite sure that we can get to him at this moment. Can you hand this over to the lady to your
Am I
left?
again, Doctor Who? Yes, I am. I'm speaking to someone now. Who am I speaking to?
We'll just kind of let this one play out here.
Ah, yes. Well, it's great. Hello. Yes. Just keep chatting. How much do you want to pledge? That's wonderful.
This is how it's done. You just make a call, and the pledges come rolling in. And let's see, can you pass that over and we can do a little chatting with the folks here?
Right. Right.
Hi.
Hi,
How's
sorry
it
about
feel?
that. Hi,
That's all right. Business. You know
Business,
how it is.
busy.
How's it feel to be back in Atlanta?
How did it feel? It feels
like
right.
yourself?
Feels all right. Feels all right. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the 25th season. We were doing the making of Doctor Who back in June. It hardly seems like it could have been that long ago. But
You look so young then. If you look at him.
and we're going to be seeing the
least you did.
episode, not so hairy, the episode Remembrance of the Daleks coming up following the making of Doctor Who.
Yes, I remember making
But
that.
what does seeing this footage do to your memory of those times? That was hot and it was pressure and all of those kinds of things.
Yes, it was hot pressure and great, but also great fun. I mean, it was. I really quite enjoy working under pressure. I mean, at the time when one of the parts of the interview, it felt really uncomfortable. But when you get through these things and succeed, if it succeeds, it's great. I mean, I'm good.
It seems to be an accurate representation of what the family atmosphere is like on the Doctor Who set, not only for that particular story which we were following, which was the Silk and Nemesis story, but throughout. Is that, in fact, the way you feel about it? Is what the folks are seeing in the making of Doctor Who an accurate reflection of the day in and day out life of a Doctor Who personality?
Well, this one, anyway. I mean, I think it's my job, because I play the kind of central role, to be a host to other actors and people and technicians who come and work on it. And it's my job not only to learn the lines and try to do the part as best I can, but to make a really nice atmosphere, to have fun. And if we have fun, I think we can make a good program.
And it certainly was fun.
Good. You're still talking to me.
Still, yeah, we've remained friends somehow throughout all of this. We are going to be coming back to you later on, but again, I must stress that if you'd like to talk to Sylester McCoy on the phone, make that contribution of $120, and we'll see to it on plastic that Sylester calls you back. We're going to break away.
And Sylvester's on the phone with, who are you on the phone with?
Hello, I'm on the phone with Norman Prinsky, who's now taping this call. He was kind enough to ask if he could do that. I think that's very good. I mean, they should They should tell presidents of the United States about that.
Talk to us briefly about going to South Carolina. You've never been to South Carolina?
No, I've never been to South Carolina. I haven't. I mean, there's a lot of states I haven't been to. I do enjoy coming to America a lot and travelling around and seeing all aspects and all parts of it. I want to get off the beaten track, you know, rather than go to the tourist parts. I'd like to see real America.
Are you looking forward to Mark IV over there?
Mark IV?
The magnum opus.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Those are the folks who brought you here.
Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting them. I'm sure I'll meet some old friends from 2 years ago when I was here, about 2 years ago. I hope to meet some old friends from then and some new friends as well. I've just got to say, sorry, Norman, you hang on there and I'll be with you in a second. But Peter and Laura Kempson from Rome, GA, that's not Rome, Italy, it's Rome here, isn't it? They would like to know, who is Sylester McCoy's favourite doctor? Well, his name was Cameron, and I had some terrible boils when I was about 12 in my legs, and he fixed them.
Sylester McCoy is in
Hello.
South Carolina next week. He's here tonight. Pat, thank you very much. Thanks to Roland. Thanks to all of the gang at Magnum Opus Con. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's a great deal to us. Your turn.
We've got to get things done.
Do ring in, do pledge. Otherwise, we might die.
Right.
Let's do a die. So,
We're dying by degrees here anyway.
press those buttons.
This is among our final breaks of the night this evening, if not the last one. So if you want to show your support for Doctor Who, then now is the... Thank you very much. I've just been mugged. This is the Doctor Who TARDIS mug. This is the Doctor Who TARDIS mug. And when you... Whoa! A nickel. We're up to a nickel. We're taking nickels,
Send your
dimes,
money.
quarters,
Anything,
and pennies.
anything. Just send
when
your
you
money
do
in now.
contribute $60, and that is a confirmed pledge or a fulfilled pledge, we will send you one of these mugs for $60. And the Doctor himself has contributed to this particular one.
It's me.
Right. There we go. So please do, and we have a number of other things. If you call in a pledge of $120 on plastic, Sylester will call you back, but you better do that quickly because he's kind of wilting. It's late in his world.
Yes, it's late. It's about 4 or 5 in the morning, my world. I just flew over the Atlantic to be here tonight to ask... There you are. You keep jumping around. Please stay still in your room and watch the television from one place, please. This is very confusing for me. But anyway, not only do you get mugs... Not only do you get plastic cards and various other things, you also get really good programs. That's another good reason why you want to phone in and pledge. You not only do you get Doctor Who, but you get some great programs from all over the world. So that's a very good reason to phone in and pledge now. Now the number is 756-4788. It says right under that camera there.
Or
Show my
outside
eyes
the
are done.
metropolitan Atlanta area.
Outside
Now,
the-
who's winding who up here? This...
Outside the... Yes, well, you read that. That's a long number.
Oh, okay, 1-800-222-4788 is the other number to call if you live outside the metropolitan Atlanta area.
Yes.
Now, if you get the impression that we have... nope, that one.
That went okay.
There. Didn't know that one was on.
Yeah.
Huh? If you get the impression that we've done this before, we have done this before.
We have this before.
And we've always done this before with success. Now,
We've
success...
done it before cameras.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
5
that's
cameras
what-
and 6 cameras.
Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
Our measure
Before
of
4.
success tonight is going to be your
Trying to catch
membership.
us.
You're becoming a
There he is.
part of the
There they
great
are
things
now.
that are going
Yes.
on here at...
And it's
Whoops,
shot.
slow on the uptake.
Yeah.
There. Whoops, slow on that take. And camera 3, ready, take. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
yes,
Do it.
Do it.
In all
Yes. Fun, fun,
seriousness.
fun. All seriousness.
If you would please tell people why they should become a member of Georgia Public Television and do it now.
Well, I told you, because...
You have a microphone. Why am I doing this?
Yes, why are you doing it? I've got a
take
microphone
that.
here. Hello. Look, see, look. These are all just a front. This is the real technology. The reason is why you must phone in is because it gives you great programs. And this is, some of you might have seen on the news what we're doing in Britain. And my camera...
Whoop, microphone's gone.
My
How about
microphone's
that?
gone.
It's back.
That's back. The cameras, everything's going over. Phone in now.
Let's get things back under control.
Look, these people want to be busy. There's this phone here. Why are you not on it?
There's one. That ding, that ringing
Keep
bell
phoning.
is not, in fact, an elevator. It is, in fact, a $120 pledge, which means that Sylvester's going to call that person back, which means we better get back to it.
I
right?
better go and phone them. Phone
Okay.
in. I'll phone you.
All right. As I said
you
before...
get a mug, and you also get wonderful programs. And the number is 756-4788. Another.
Yep. Okay. We're going to be going back over to Richard. If you live outside the metropolitan Atlanta area, you might want to try 1-800-222-4788. You better do it now. Do it quickly. Show Georgia Public Television just how much you appreciate the fine programming that you find here on Georgia Public Television. And where else could you get such fine performance on a Saturday evening?
Absolutely, I agree with that.
As you were saying. Thank you very much.
Put it back on.
We're going to go over to Richard and try to get stuff under control here. Richard.